Ian first, and then Miles, and then Craig. Just find a place where you're not staring into the sun, unless you're that way inclined. Yeah, so if you can find somewhere, come on in. Yeah. Introduce you, please, to Ian Burkock. Hey! Hey!
Well, another one bites the dust. What a bit of relief. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to our place today. It's a pleasure for Pauline and I to have you all here. Very special day for us. And as you're probably very observant, it's for special people. And we appreciate your understanding. I'd like to thank those who have made the extra effort to get here. I think John's probably chopped the day off his fishing trip. But that's pretty good, and we're happy that you've all made it. Thanks to those that have helped. Where's Pauline? Why don't you stay still so I can keep an eye on you? Thanks to all of those that have given Pauline support and help and ideas to get this show on the road. It doesn't happen all by itself, as you can imagine, and I'm sure Pauline's grateful for your support, and she's ready for a few days off. So look out, the Great Barrier, here we come.
Is that for all of us?
No guests. And this is your big day. Biggest day ever, isn't it? And I got to say, you look absolutely gorgeous. Still do. I think it'd be fair to say it's your dream come true. I don't know why it took you so long to say yes, Craig. You're very cautious and scared, or those things. But Mum and I wish you both the very, very best. Thank you. Yeah. This big-hearted teddy bear here, I don't know if you know anything about him, but he came on the scene, as you heard from Laurel, about 15 odd years ago. He's been living at Ange for 13 odd years, give or take a few, and I reckon he needs a gold medal. How you put up with all those bloody dramas, mate, I do not know. Yeah, long may it last. For those that you don't know, Craig was involved in a pretty horrible motorbike accident years ago, and he's got a memory problem. And I think that's a bit of a good thing for him. I wish I had it sometimes too. There's a few things I'd like to forget, but it's a big milestone for us all as a family today, as you can imagine. And you, and I'm talking to you as well, Craig, now that you're married, you've got to do things jointly. And I don't mean go to the supermarket jointly, but you've got to think about things jointly. You've got to think how they affect you both. And you've got to have tolerance for each other. If one thing makes a marriage work, it's husband and wives having tolerance for each other. Hey, Pauline.
Yes, dear.
Say yes, Pauline.
She did. Yes, dear.
When I was getting down these notes this morning, I thought, there's a few good things that come out of this, and one of them is that Ange gets to change her name. Think about that from our perspective. Good on you, Craig. Have fun. Welcome, Craig, to the Burkock family.
Yeah.
Righto, here we go. Hello everybody.
Hey.
Hello, Miles.
Yeah, well you seem to know me. I'd like to welcome you all here today on behalf of Craig and Angela, Pauline and Ian, and also thank everyone else for being here to help celebrate this auspicious occasion. I'm sure I need to introduce myself as I'm definitely the stranger amongst you all. I'm Craig's best man and we've been mates for a long time. My name is Miles Landon and I've known Craig and Angela as a couple for some 15 odd years. But Craig and I go back even further, to a time when we actually still had colour in our hair, and in our late teens, we knocked around on motorcycles, thinking we were 10 foot tall and bulletproof. riding fast and furious with the devil may care attitude. It was around this time that we learned one of life's lessons, which jumped out at us and bit Craig fair in the arse, and it put him in intensive care and in a life support system. Needless to say, this took the wind out of our sails, and we came to realise that we were in fact mortal like everyone else. But another of life's quirky twists of fate, misfortune was to become good fortune, because it was about this time that Craig and Angela's paths were to cross. Both were residents at Laura Ferguson's, and Angela made it known to the executive there that she would like to be moved into the same house as Craig. she had set her sights, in her own words, and this was also in her own words, her best move. And so began a friendship of mutual respect and trust. Shortly thereafter, though, Craig moved out, and contact was lost for a while there. And I would say this was Craig, and I mean no disrespect in saying so, it wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed when it came to affairs of the heart. And he didn't realise that Ange had eyes for him. Anyway, as fate would have it, Craig fell upon some hard times, and he rang his old friend and confidant Ange, who dropped what she was doing and headed out to the deep south, and offered her hand of friendship again, and welcomed him into her home, where they started their true relationship. And this is where one can learn another of life's lessons, and one that Angela, to her credit, knew only too well. You should not judge a book by its cover. And my mate here, well, he's not the prettiest or most presentable book on the shelf, although he looks pretty darn good today. So I say to you, if you haven't had the pleasure of meeting Craig, please do. His voice booms like a cannon, his laughs echo off the walls, but he's a great bloke who, should you take the time to get to know, you will, and I will say again to Angela's credit, be smitten by his infectious nature and incorrigible humour. So please raise a glass to the beauty, the beast, the brains behind the brawn, Angela and Craig. Here's a long and happy future together.
Yeah. Lovely.
Thanks for that, Miles. That was fantastic. Craig, did you want to come up and say some words? Or? Yep. Cool.
I'd just like to say thank you to you all for coming today to take part in Angela and I being together for the rest of our lives. And once again, thanks Miles for being my best man, and Kieran for being a lovely bridesmaid. Most of all, thanks very much for Ian and putting the song for us. And yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks, Craig.
We're going to have some bowl food come around, and then soon we'll have the cutting of the cake. If you'd just hang around with us for that, that would be great. Thank you very much.
If you want to move inside, we'll close the doors and warm up the rest of the sun's gone.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, lovely.